Hey there. Today, we're taking a close look at a men's health supplement called Prostate Max. It's been getting a lot of attention, especially for guys over 40, so we're going to break down exactly what it is, how it's supposed to work, and, most importantly, what actual users are saying about it. So let's just get right to it. Does it ever feel like your entire day, your entire life, is planned around where the next bathroom is? You're not alone. It's a really common and frustrating problem, and it's the exact issue that Prostate Max claims to solve.
And you know, the impact of this goes way beyond just the physical stuff. It's emotional. It's waking up exhausted night after night, maybe even waking up your partner. It's that loss of spontaneity, that feeling that you're just not in control of your own body anymore. It really takes a toll.
So, what can be done about it? Let's shift gears from the problem to the solution that's being offered here. We're going to dive into this natural approach that claims to get to the real root cause of the issue.
So what is Prostate Max? Well, simply put, it's a natural supplement made for men, especially those over 47. The big claim here is that it's designed to do more than just manage symptoms. It aims to tackle the underlying cause of prostate swelling to help improve everything from urinary flow to your sleep.
Now here's where it gets really specific. The whole idea behind the formula is to target a particular kind of bacteria called Prevotella. The theory is that this bacteria is a major culprit behind prostate inflammation. So, by going after it, the formula aims to reduce that swelling at the source.
Okay, so how does it plan to do all that? Well, the whole formula is built around a blend of 5 key natural ingredients, which the company calls its powerhouse combination.
All right, let's break this down. First up, there's golden bamboo, which is supposed to be the ingredient that goes after that Prevotella bacteria. Then you have Pygeum africanum, which they claim can reduce swelling by up to 56%. Of course, there's saw palmetto, you've probably heard of that one, to help with prostate size. Then there's Asian epimedium, which is said to be a powerful antioxidant. And finally, pumpkin seed extract to help with circulation. The idea is that each one has a specific job to do.
Now this is a number they really want you to notice, 438%. So what is that? Well, it's the claimed boost in a protective protein called DHP1, which is supposedly stimulated by that golden bamboo ingredient. The goal is to help shield your system from future inflammation.
The company also makes a big point about what's in the formula and what's not. They promise it's 100% natural, made with non-GMO vegetable ingredients, and importantly, no stimulants and no weird chemicals. It just comes in a simple, easy-to-use capsule.
So, the science and the ingredients, that's one side of the coin. But the other, arguably more important side, is, does it actually work for real people? Let's take a look at some of the results and stories the company has shared. And we're not just talking about a handful of reviews here. The company reports that they've gotten feedback from over 47,000 customers. The stories we're about to see come from that huge pool of users.
Take this story from Philip in Austin. For him, it was all about sleep. He says he went from waking up 5 or 6 times a night to sleeping straight through. I mean, can you imagine? He even says his wife thanked him.
Then there's Ronald from Tampa, who talks about freedom. He says he took his first long car trip in years without a single panicked search for a toilet. He calls that feeling indescribable, and I think a lot of guys can relate to that.
And this last one from Thomas in Denver really hits home. He talks about physical improvements, sure, but the big thing for him was getting his confidence back. To say you feel more whole at 61 than you did at 36, wow, that's powerful.
All right, so if any of this is resonating with you and you're thinking about trying it, let's get into the different packages and the extra stuff they throw in, because there are a few options. So, if you order one of the bigger packages, the 3 or 6 bottle options, they include 4 free ebooks. These look like they cover everything from healthy habits and hormones to vitality and intimacy, so it's kind of like a whole wellness package.
Let's talk price. As you can see, the more you buy, the more you save. A couple of bottles will run you $79 each. It drops to $69 a bottle for the 3-pack, but the biggest savings, by far, is the 6-bottle package. That brings the price all the way down to just $49 a bottle.
And it seems like most people are doing the math. The company says that a whopping 97% of their customers choose that 6-bottle best value kit. It's the cheapest per bottle price, gives you a full 6-month supply, and, this is a big one, it also comes with free shipping.
Now look, trying any new supplement can feel like a bit of a leap of faith, right? The company seems to understand that, so they've put a policy in place to make this a pretty easy, stress-free decision.
And the most important number for you to remember here is 60. That's 60 days.
Here's what that means. You get a full 60-day, unconditional, money-back guarantee. If you're not happy with the results for any reason at all, your sleep, your symptoms, anything, you just email them and get 100% of your money back. It completely removes the risk.
One final point they bring up is about keeping it in stock. Apparently, because of the high demand for some of these natural ingredients, they can sometimes run low. So they do suggest acting sooner rather than later to make sure you get your supply without any interruptions.
So if you're ready to give it a shot, the official link is right down there in the description below this explainer. That's the only place to go to get the discounted packages and make sure you get any of those free bonuses we talked about. So let's wrap up with this one final thought. Forget all the ingredients and percentages for a second. The real question this all comes down to is this. If this actually worked for you, what would change? What would you be able to do again? That's really what it's all about.